Okay, Maria, talk us through your ideas of what your school could be doing to be more neuro-inclusive.
Well, I think in general with Euro-inclusive policies, generally what we see is that they often work for, they especially help neurodiverse people, and they can also have great benefits for neurotypical people, if that's the term you want to use as well. Now, I've been told to limit it to one thing, which was a pretty easy choice for me. It is actually teaching and giving clear instructions. I'll tell you what I mean by that. So, as I'm sure most of you are aware, the style of education and the way that we teach our kids, especially in New Zealand, has been moving further and further towards the idea of student-centered learning. It's professionally known as a heutagogy. So this idea that students should be leading everything that they learn, should be getting to choose what they learn, how they learn it, um, is completely ridiculous. It is not backed up by any science. It pains me that it's being used in so many schools because I have autism. I have autism and giftedness. And what we see with a lot of neurodiverse people is that they struggle to manage time. They struggle to where they've got all these tasks or all these options. They struggle with decision paralysis. They need things explained to them clearly, with structure over and over again. So when I walk into my calculus class and my teacher is sitting right there, and he's got a degree in math, he's got a degree in teaching and a degree in maths, but he's just sitting at his desk. He throws us all a book and says, "Oh, learn calculus." And he's not teaching us. He should be standing up the front teaching us because I can't just look at the words, I can't just look at the equation and figure it out. It's compounded by the fact that I'm neurodiverse, but to be honest, a lot of kids struggle with that in general. So I think that's the main thing. So if I was to ask all of the teachers who are currently here of how you should do this, I get that it's not you. The general movement of education is leading towards this extreme heutagogy, this extreme idea of student-centered learning, literally removing the teacher's role and making it up for students to teach themselves everything. But I implore you to seek a different way of teaching. Personally, I'm a big fan of rote learning, like what we last saw 30, 40 years ago. I understand most of you probably don't want to do that, but even a blend of it too. You might not need to be talking for the whole class, but 20 minutes, 10 minutes at the start of every class, my maths teacher greatly like explaining everything in detail, allowing me to ask questions will be great, will be incredible for me. Right now, I am considering dropping maths. It is a term before the exam, and I'm considering not doing these exams because he has not prepared me enough. Because it should not be up to students to teach themselves this advanced things. So acknowledging that neurodiverse people need this clear, direct instructions, and providing that can make the classroom a safe space. It can make them a place they want to go. They can take things away from it. My music teacher, he's an absolute legend. He's teaching us music theory. He stands at the front of the class, talks for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Again, I'm not necessarily asking for that change right now, but I take so much away from that class, and it's so comforting to be there because I know that my learning needs will be met. And in general, I think every teacher should strive to be like him. He's an absolute legend.
Amazing. It's so great. So that need for structure
Yeah.
and clarity
And
is
guidance.
what is being taught in guidance. That explicit teaching has come through loud and clear from many of our neurodivergent young people. So structure, clarity, and that explicit teaching. Thanks. Bye-bye.